like how I be swaggin'. She said she wanna.
Before the video starts, if you're looking for the fastest, cheapest, most reliable Madden Ultimate Team coins to build the God Squad that you always wanted, head over to muteamgo.com and use code MILLS at checkout for 5% off your order. Yo, what's going on, GOATs? It's the GOAT. Go to Mills here, man, back with another Madden video, man. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and sub button. Turn on the post notifications so you know when my videos do drop. So turn them on right now or you will never win another game of Madden 21. I didn't want to tell y'all that, but it's going to happen, so I wouldn't risk it if I was y'all. So hit that like button right now. Now, today I have a very, very toxic scheme that have been winning me a lot of games. This is best with a hot route master quarterback. So in Rags, Buccaneers, in Mutt, Dan Marino. But once again, Las Vegas Raiders playbook, Singleback, Wingflex close. Now, how I like to set up, I just want my fastest running back in the backfield, so that's going to be TJ Logan. Two good tight ends, so it's really a perfect team to play with, OJ Howard and Gronkowski. And you want your best route runner right here, where Mike Evans is, and you want your fastest route runner right there, where Scotty Miller is. Now, today, this is part one. I'll be going over PA cross, clown post, dive, and stretch. So I will show you how to set up the dive and stretch against zone versus man and clown post. So first we're gonna start off against man coverage. Now I'm gonna show you how to set up this run against man coverage, how you wanna run the dive and how you wanna run the stretch. Now, the way I like it, I do like my receivers on the wide side of the field, just so they have more room to operate with. So keep your receivers on the wide side of the field. Now first we're gonna go over the dive. Now, dive is very, very simple. All you want to do is motion one tight end. It doesn't matter which tight end you motion. You want to motion them about right here. Motion about right here, snap the ball, and just follow the tight end. Now, the tight end should go pick up whoever he needs to, whoever he thinks is going to be in the play. So that's a good thing about the dive. Now, if you run a dive stock, it's going to be all right. It's still good dive stock. But I feel like if you motion that tight end, he picks up an extra blocker for you. So thing about motioning this tight end, we do got pass plays to mix in with this. So if you motion the tight end, they will not know it's a dive for sure. They're gonna think it's a pass play, because I do got a lot of nice setups motioning tight ends to the other side of the field to have like a bunch to that side. But once again, motion the tight end, run the dive. Try to get as much yards as you could. If you have a good running back, maybe break a couple. So that's the dive against man coverage. Now the stretch. Now, man coverage and zone coverage play is very different. As you can see, when I motion this receiver over, the safety follows him, and there's a less person on this side to run the ball. Now, you just run it this way, make one dude miss, and you could be off to the races. So, man coverage, whoever's manned up to the receiver will go with him. So that's how you know if it's man or zone. So as you can see, their safety moved to the right side, and now you have the left side wide open by yourself. Make one dude miss, less people over there. You always want to motion somebody, and if they follow them, run into that side. If they do not follow them, then do not run into that side, because that's just a bad situation for you. So like, let me move the linebacker over here. So as you can see, the dude follows them all the way over to the other side of the screen. Cool. So that means you have less people on the right side of the screen to attack that side. Now, what I would do for this is Mike ID this dude just so I could try to get the edge. And if I didn't have the edge, cut back in. But as you can see, that is how you attack man coverage with these different type of runs. Now I'm gonna show you the play clown post. Very, very good play against man coverage. Now the first way I like to set up this clown post is leave triangle on that route, drag square, and streak R1. Now this is without hot route master, but for hot route master you can make that cross a little bit more crispier. So this is how I like to set it up right here. Now your first read, that's your play right there. Circle is where you want to throw the ball, but square is also a great check down because drags in this game just get wide open. Nothing you can do to make the drag more open is motion them out so it doesn't get pressed, because a non-pressed drag is going to get open more. And Scotty Miller, he is just getting separation against 96 speed Dante Jackson, one of the best cornerbacks in regs. So once again, I'm gonna show you a way you can set it up. Drag square, streak R1, and put circle on a better crossing route. Now if you have a running back matchup in the backfield, like a matchup nightmare, some type of ability, triangle will get open right on that route. It'll be much faster than that. Like say you have Reggie Bush or Barry Sanders, that's gonna get wide open and mud. In the regs, if you have Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, Aaron Jones, any type of receiving running back, that's also gonna get wide. That's a play you could just spam, and he's gonna have to use it at running back eventually. So once again, I'm gonna show you this setup, and then I will go to the next setup. It is also very deadly against man coverage. As you see, Tom Brady just throwing lasers right now. So now I'm gonna show you man coverage. How do you actually want to beat man coverage in this play a different type of way? Keep the crossing route by circle. Now all you want to do is post X. Put X on a post, streak R1, and drag square. Now the only difference right here is the post. Now say they made a hard flat for square. They user in circle. This post is going to kill him because the post is not going to get as deep as the cross. It's going to get right in the sweet spot of the zone. And then you just want to low ball that, and it'll be a low ball completion every time. Probably one of the most glitchiest things I really done ever seen, but still it's part of the game, man. It's part of Madden. So once again, put circle on a crosser, drag square, post X, and streak R1. This is the bread and butter setup, because a lot of people, what they're gonna want to do, they're gonna come out in stock man coverage just to try to stop your run scheme. Because if your run scheme, if you know how to mix it in, you know how to run the ball, your run scheme is gonna be very deadly. I think I rushed for like 300 yards against somebody with Reggie Bush, and I barely had to pass. But sometimes people run defense is very good, but their pass defense is terrible. So it's like they gotta pick their poison with this formation. So once again, he just gotta pick and choose. X on the low ball dot. Now we'll show you against cover 3 and cover 2 how to beat them two coverages. Now cover 3 has a one-play touchdown, and cover 2 has a very, very nice one-play touchdown in the red zone. So I'm gonna go show you that real quick and how to run on the zones. Okay, now the difference between man and zone, when you motion somebody over, they do not get followed. So say I want to motion this tight end over, nobody follows him, and I just have an extra number on this side of the field, which is gonna be good, because Gronk, if he picks up that safety, he's off to the crib. I just wanted to let y'all know that zone coverage, nobody will get followed if you motion them over. So I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Flip the play, motion the tight end over, just like this. Nobody will follow him, and now you have an extra blocker on that side. Now you're just stealing numbers. This is a numbers game. And if you can ID somebody, then you can just do great. I have a little bit of stick where you go to the crib. So now I'm gonna show you the dive against zone. Once again, same setup for the dive, absolutely same setup. Motion a tight end in, so he can become like a fullback of some side. Make him get that lead block and just follow him, cut up the hole. It should always be a positive game. And I'll show you a nice play that you could utilize to mix up motion over the tight end. So now I'm gonna show you, if you motion over the tight end, a play that you could use, or a concept. Now say you have Hot Route Master, this is the concept you could use. All you want to do is motion over Howard. Now he might think the dive is coming, but it's not. All you want to do is put Howard on a streak, put Gronkowski on the in route, flat square, and put circle on a corner. Now this is a very, very deadly combo against cover 2. Now the first read you're gonna have is square. Now if nobody's guarding the flat, then it should just be an easy completion. Now there's two things you can do with square. You either could flat route him or put him on out route. It all depends how I see the flat playing. So if he plays like he just played, then I'll out route him the next play. Streak R1, X on a crosser just like this. Now you see the out route gonna pull him down more, and then I could just hit square against cover 2. Now in the red zone, that play is deadly. It is deadly because you know it's hard to score in the red zone, and for some reason these blues in the red zone just don't play nothing. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go to the red zone and just show y'all what I mean by that real quick. So say you're in the red zone and you see your opponents in a cover 2. This is what you want them to be in, all man-to-man coverage. It really doesn't matter with this offense. You have dots all over the field. All you want to do is streak R1 once again. Streak him, square on a flat, circle on a corner, just like this. Now watch your boy circle get wide open in the back of the end zone, and I did get hit out of a sack right there, but I will show that to you one more time. This is the best way to steal yards in the red zone, in my opinion. This is the best way to steal yards in the red zone. R1 also will get open if you have a fast enough tight end right there. But as you can see, Lee pads that up. Nobody's like, he's wide open. Like, he's wide open. Nobody's playing him. And another thing you could do, you could pass it to R1. So just keep that in mind though. Keep that in mind. So if you see no middle blue, you can pass it to R1. You just have to wait on it though. Never mind. Don't pass it to R1. Chill out. Don't pass it to R1. Don't pass that to R1 at all. The only way you could beat the seams in this is if you motion out a tight end. I'm gonna show that to y'all real quick. So if you want to beat the seams, you want to streak circle and put square on a out route. And what you want to do is motion this tight end out and put him on a comeback, just like this. Now that comeback is gonna take care of that blue on the right side of the field. Look at him outside the numbers, and circle is just screaming open. So that's if you want to attack the middle of the field. So this formation has a lot of dots in it. It looks like it's just run heavy, but it's really not. You can still be a passer in this. You just have great run plays to rely on just to help you become a better Madden player all around. Now I'm gonna show you the one-play touchdown against cover 3. Then that will be the end of the video. So just hit that like button already if you haven't. So I'm gonna show that to you one more. I'm gonna show this a nice little cover 3 beater. Now the play is called smash for the one-play touchdown. Now I will be going over this play a lot more in my next video because this is just part 1. Part 2 is gonna have a lot more plays. It's gonna include this play, how to set it up against a lot of coverages. But I'll just show you the one-play touchdown, then we'll be at the end of the video. This is just a bonus for the people who stayed at the end. So if you stayed at the end of the video, you have a bonus. All you want to do is streak square. Now watch them. Pass lead that to the right, and it should be an easy completion, man. So that will be the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, hit that like and sub button. And question of the day: let me know your NFL team and how they're doing right now, and do you like them, how they're playing. So just let me know your favorite NFL team, their record. And I'm out, GOATs. Peace.